Whew. Hey guys, we're back again with Big Brother. Season 24. We're now on episode 18. Last time we had Taylor putting Indy and Terence on the block, and this time we're gonna see how the veto goes and how the targets are gonna turn out. Taylor wants to target Terence because Terence wanted to keep Daniel and vote her out. Uh, Once again, another emotional decision by Taylor. It's like she's playing Mean Girls or something, and she's trying to get her revenge. It, this is not Big Brother. This is stupid. I yeah, I would just not want to be in an alliance with her. Like it's just you constantly have to coddle her and make sure she feels okay about things. And then when she actually has power, then you have to worry about the decision she's going to make. She's just a liability, to be honest, but it's whatever. So we got Terrence is upset. Indy's upset about being on the block because apparently before they even played the HOH competition, Taylor was in there with the girls and she was trying to get back in with the girls, even though she's in a freaking alliance now. She's trying to get back in with the girls because she's a feminist and women power. And she promised, they all promised each other that they would, if they win HOH, they wouldn't put each other on the block. So she promised Indy and she promised Alyssa that she wouldn't put either one on the block. And then she won't put what's her name? Jasmine on the block because Jasmine's a black woman. So that's another person she can't put on the block. The only person outside of her alliance that leaves is Terence. So that's her only target. And if he gets off the block or there's a bigger target next to him, it's nothing she could do. She pretty much shot herself in the foot for no reason. All right. And we got Joseph also playing a double agent by pretending to be in this alliance with Jasmine, Alyssa, Kyle, and Indy, called the Five Swatters. It's just overdoing it when you have a 7-person alliance and you're trying to make sure the other side of the house is cool with you. You're just showing your alliance that you have way more cards. And if they're going to take a shot at each other, they're going to take a shot at you first. Because that's why they're not worried about Monty as much, because Monty has no one else. I mean, he probably has Turner, but like he has no one else. He's not forming alliances outside of the main alliance that he has. And the moves that he's made so far, he's made those moves and then he just laid low. You know, he made his moves, he's laid low. Turner made his moves, laid low, hasn't ruffled any feathers. Michael made his moves and he's still making moves, but he's always framing it like he's just trying to help. So people are not looking at him as much after. And he also like formed an alliance with Taylor to do a final 3 with her and Brittany already. So he's like good with her, and I think he's probably good with the rest of the guys as well. So everybody else in the alliance is playing it smooth except for Taylor, Joseph, and Kyle. Those 3 are kind of shooting themselves in the foot. All right. Alyssa just walking around confused all the time, mostly because she's really good with people, but the moment that she doesn't have any support, her weaknesses starts to show because she's kind of scrambly and all over the place. Because she's constantly making mistakes in this game, and she's like a hamster. She just can't focus on anything that's really going on, and she's just moving along with whatever plans are getting thrown away. So she's a liability to Kyle's game, and Kyle's game wasn't strong to begin with. So yeah, those folks. So these girls are giving all kinds of information to Joseph, and here's Jasmine talking about how stupid Joseph is because he's acting like he doesn't know what's going on. But she's trying to use him because she thinks Taylor has a crush on him. She's trying to use him to get into Taylor's head. Jasmine. It's adorable. So Joseph goes back and he tells Taylor everything that happens with the girls, so she knows everything that's going on in their sort of plan. Terence wants to make a move in he wants Taylor to show her cards because he thinks she's working together with Monty, which is true. Correct guess on his part. And he wants her to show her cards by having one of the nominees get taken down off the block and see what happens. So he tells this to Joseph, who then goes back and tell it to Taylor. So if she was targeting him before, she's welcome to target him. She's definitely going to target him now. And Joseph, along with that, volunteered to go up on the block as a replacement. So she doesn't have to worry about replacements and showing her cards. She can just put up Joseph, which would show that they're not as close as people thought. But the problem with this plan is that he tells that to the rest of his alliance. She tells it to the alliance. The key people that you wanted that they should have been trying to deceive is their own alliance, not the people outside of the alliance that have no power. That is ridiculous. It benefits them to make it seem like they're closer than they are to the people outside the alliance. To the people inside of the alliance, they want them to seem separate. That would have been a better play, but they're doing too much, I guess. And Michael even said it. Joseph is freaking overplaying, just doing way too much. So it's time for people for the veto. And the two people get chosen to play are Alyssa and Kyle. What a coincidence. Oh, it was house guest choice. And it was house guest choice and Taylor chose Alyssa. So who chose Kyle? I think Kyle just got randomly chosen, or maybe Alyssa got house guest choice and chose Kyle. I don't know. Kyle is in it now. I'm gonna skip a lot of the strategizing because these people are just not really playing this game correctly. It's all over the place for no reasons. Things that should be simple are not. They're stressing over a minority of people when they have a majority in their own alliance. All right, so here is the veto competition. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I was worried for a second. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the veto competition. What they have to do is bounce a ball, all right, down this giant guitar, and you can see there's numbers on there, and the green numbers are positive, negative numbers, you get it. So they have to build up points, and the person with the lowest points in each round gets to break a guitar, like a fake guitar on the side, and they get a prize inside. So it's like there's going to be punishments and there's going to be rewards in this veto competition. All right, the first one eliminated, I believe, was it Indy? I can't remember. I think the first one eliminated was Terence, though. Yes, the first one eliminated was Terence, and Terence got the veto for being the first one eliminated. And of course, in this competition, if you have the prize, the person that comes after you gets their prize, and they can choose to keep their prize or take your prize. All right, so Terence has the veto because he's the first one eliminated, but anyone can take the veto from him, so he's not going to be keeping it. All right, so Terence gets the veto. The second one eliminated was Indy, and Indy got, what did she get? I think it was a punishment. It was like for the rest of the day, they get like fake tattoos put on them constantly, like 182 tattoos or something like that. And that was a punishment. So she gave up the punishment, gave it to Terence, and she took the veto from him. All right. Next one, eliminate. Okay, let me just show an image of it right here. All right, you see Terence over there, and it's Indy here. She took the veto from him and gave him the tattoo punishment. All right, the next one eliminated after that, I believe, was Taylor. Am I correct in that? Yes, it was Taylor. Taylor got eliminated, and she won a prize, which was a trip to London. See it right there? The prize is a trip to London, and she decided to keep it rather than take the veto from Indy, because she's still trying to pretend like she's working with Indy. All right, so she kept the trip to London. Right. The next one eliminated was Alyssa, and Alyssa got a punishment, which was like she's gonna be in a costume and chained to someone else that's also gonna be in a costume, and they're gonna be doing that for the rest of the day. Taylor hinted to her that she has a replacement nominee, saying that if you take my prize away from me, you're going to be the replacement nominee. So instead of taking the veto from Indy, Alyssa chose to take the reward away from Taylor and give her the punishment, which upset Taylor a lot. Because that's stupid. Why would you do that to the HOH, the person that can put you up, especially when you know for a fact you're not going to have the veto to protect yourself from that person? It's kind of dumb, but that's what she chose to do. All right, so next person eliminated, I believe, was Jasmine. Jasmine got a cash prize. I think it was like $5,000 or something like that. And she chose the trip to London away from Alyssa and gave her the cash prize. Because I think Jasmine already has money, so she doesn't really give a shit. Of course, the winner is Kyle, and Kyle got, I think it was a punishment where he had to wear some sort of outfit. So he decided to take the veto away from Indy and give her the unitard or whatever it was. All right, so that is how the veto went. After the veto, Alyssa was talking to Kyle about how she feels stupid was it a big mistake for her to take the prize away from Taylor and give her the punishment, while the Leftovers Alliance, the rest of them, were discussing the fact that it was a stupid decision for Alyssa to do that, and now they have a reason to target her and get her out. Freaking Michael thought it was stupid and a very emotional move to do that, because they don't need to do that. And a lot of them, and Monty even justified it as there's a showmance between Kyle and Alyssa, so this is a good chance to get rid of her because they don't know if he's going to protect her if he gets HOH, which fair enough, but I mean, you don't want to like put that kind of strain on your own alliance by making moves like that. But hey, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It's stupid, but hey, that's where you go. That's the kind of stuff you get. And now they have to convince Kyle to use the veto while informing him that they're going to put up Alyssa. and put him in a position where he has to make that choice is just stupid. That's just a strained relationship for no reason. If I was him, I would just not use it. I mean, I wouldn't. Why would you get into an alliance for the alliance to control you, especially an alliance with people that have other mini alliances going on within the alliance and you don't? Like, that's just stupid to put yourself in a situation like that. If I was him, I wouldn't use it personally. But that is where it ends. I guess we're going to find out how it turns out next episode. So, until next time.